record on this computer. All right. So Project Creative Collab, welcome to the Project Creative Collab where we answer your questions. We hope to answer your questions and we hope to give you updates on the latest trends. Parang nag-plug na ako. On the latest trends in the digital arena. We call it the digital arena because it's a battlefield for everyone. Pero this is the as far as I have been in the industry, um 10 years in the local, 10 years na naglalakad sa init ng sa gitna ng initan, naghahanap ng trabaho, and been in the 4 years in the digital arena na kumikita ng triple kesa sa nasa onsite. Tapos nasa comfort lang ng home kasama ang kids. Different from I'm not really against with those na kaya, no, maghanap ng trabaho, pumila ng mahaba, magpa-photocopy ng lahat ng resume and requirements, pumunta, mag-travel about an hour or more para lang makapunta doon sa site. And then, given a salary offer na goods lang sa pamasahe tsaka pagkain. So we want freedom. If we really want to break the chain, this is it. So parang naman dun sa nandito na, nasa digital arena na, so I'm seeing people. Pero I've seen people here na naniniwala ako, hindi lahat yan, na-reach na yung 6 digits. Pakitaas nga. Literal kung tatanungin, patingin nga kung sino na yung naka-reach ng 6 digits. Ang humble naman. Okay. Sino yung nearly? Coach, nearly 6 digits, pero nearly na rin ako sa death row. Meron ba? Uy, meron yan. Okay. Well, actually, possible naman. Kung tatanungin niyo ako, possible talaga. I think I'm sharing my screen right, but I'm not sharing it properly. It's not loading properly. Okay, in a bit. Kasi naka-video siya. Alright. Okay. So, is it possible, so, nagkukwentuhan na lang muna tayo, no? Is it possible to really have the 6 digits in a month? Hello, Lermaline. Hi, Bri. Hi, Clarice. Hi, Reg. Hi, Susel. Very supportive, PCC. Oo, kasi required. Kailangan natin to. Gaano ka posible? Na-reach na ba? Na-reach na ba natin? Ano na lang, lagay nga sa chat kung nearly na tayo sa 6 or 5. 0! 0. 5 or 6 digits in a month. Coach, 5. Pero 1/4 nung 6. Possible ba yun? Yes. Ganito. I really want to encourage everyone to break the chain. I know you want it. Alam kong gusto niya na makalaya na dun sa 8 to 5. Hindi nga uso sa Pilipinas yung 9 to 5. 8 to 5, pero papasok ka ng 7 o'clock, uuwi ka ng 7 o'clock. I've been in the on-site. I was never here for about 4 years. Pagbalik ko sa on-site, ganun pa rin pala. And it's just so sad na pwede naman nating mapabilis. So part of this crash course, yung AI, pwede naman nating mapabilis yung trabaho natin. Pero bakit parang pagdating sa on-site, ang bagal pa rin ng sistema? Maraming hindi aware. Sabihin niyo sa mga boss nyo, uso na ang AI, uso na ang online, uso na yung collaborative effort na ginagawa halimbawa ni Roland from his end pwede ko nang i-edit, pwede ko nang ayusin, pwede ko na i-approve, pwede ko na pirmahan digitally na hindi nagagaya. Kaya ko nang mag-secure from my end to his end. Wag na naman siya natin masyadong pahirapan ng sarili natin. Tapos ang sweldo natin, sorry for the word 10,000 lang. Uy, ang bilihin ngayon, yung 10,000 mo parang baon na lang ng kinder. Okay? Kung ganun ang sweldo natin sa isa, hindi natin kayang mabuhay ng iisa lang yung opportunity. We have to to make projects. Make project. Make ha, make, hindi not look for. Make projects. When we say make projects, ito yung sinasabi ni Brian minsan na, Coach, ilang projects kasi yung hawak ko. Kasi hindi pwede isa lang. Well, actually, kung ikaw mismo as freelancer, hindi pwedeng isa lang. Kung ikaw mismo ang naghahanap ng client mo, hindi pwedeng isa lang. So what I do, actually, to tell you honestly, I'm spilling the beans, I'm more of a hybrid woman. Robot ako. I do hybrid working. When you say hybrid working, this is, yeah, mali kasi yung banat ni Canva. Alright. Remote employee, freelancer, entrepreneur. These three are digital jobs. Okay? Being an entrepreneur can be a digital job or on-site. Okay? Remote employee, medyo hybrid na rin yan kasi you will be asked, or for some companies, you will be asked to go on-site from time to time and then work from anywhere. Work from anywhere. Being a hybrid, you can do all these three plus one. What is that one? Office worker. Office worker, ibig sabihin, on-site ka talaga. Now, where are you now? Where are you now? Sige nga, patingin nga. Patingin nga. Where are you now? Are you at some point na office worker? Are you at some point na nasa bahay? Remote worker? Pero nagka-clock in ka pa rin. Meron ka pa rin time na kailangan mong mag-clock in sa company. Monitored ka pa rin. Or were you someone na, Coach, meron akong client, ganito siya, ganito yung oras ko sa kanya. Or meron akong client, meron akong project, I'm a consultant of something. It's a project based. Nasaan kayo at the moment? Coach, aga-graduate ko lang. Tambay muna ako, pahinga. Where are you at this point? Patingin sa chat. Kung ayaw nyo magsiimik, none of the above. Kakagrad lang po. Alright, alright. So, si Dana ay isang pahinga. Magpahinga ka lang muna, bebe. Mag-ready tayo. Work from home. Work from home, Je, ilan ang trabaho natin? One. Alright. Je, 8 hours to? Naka-clock in?
Hindi po, coach. Ano lang siya, parang free time lang din, parang gano'n.
Free time. Alright. Good, good. Liza, entrepreneur and work from home. Liza, entrepreneur, when say entrepreneur, ano ang focus ng business? Digital marketing. Alright. Alright. Okay. Hi, Lorenzo. Hi, Giselle. I saw some people pa that I missed. Alright. Okay. So, how do we do things? Okay. Coach, mag-start tayo ng mag-start tayo doon sa from zero to hero. Okay. From zero to hero kasi parang nakaka-overwhelm naman kung pag-usapan agad natin yung analytics, data engineering, AI, some things na kaka-emerge lang, kaka-evolve lang, fresh na kailangan nating mag-upskill. something that we have to pour into our cup. I-entertain muna natin yung mga gustong lumipad. Gustong lumipad, pero kailangan pa natin gumawa ng pakpak. Yan. Ang hirap lumipad nang wala kang pakpak, bigla kang tatalon. Shook ka. Yan. Number 1, kung wala kang work, wala kang trabaho ngayon, graduate mo lang like Annie. Okay? Early retiree, work from home, real estate and online selling. Sir, that. Very good. 2 US clients. Very nice. Okay? Dun muna tayo sa fresh. Dun sa fresh, upskill first. You have to know the waters. Know muna ha, wala munang test. Test ka na agad. You have to see what kind of water, what kind of body of waters you have. Ano ba? Nasaan ka ba? Anong ba tatalunan mo? Dagat ba yan? Masyadong malalim? Pili ka muna dun sa medyo shallow. Okay? This is the arena. Look into this. We have different kinds of work here. We have various myriad of works here, myriad of skills that are needed here. Baka yung passion mo na ginagamit mo mula high school hanggang college, na ang sabi mo, hindi ko naman yung gusto. Pero napunta ka doon, baka nandito talaga yung calling. Okay? Now, sabihin natin, Coach, paano ko malalaman? You have to invest your time. You have to invest your effort. Pero saan ako dyan? Saan ako papasok dyan? Mag-apply ka muna. Mag-apply muna saan? So you have two options. Ulit ha, para sa freshies. Fresh na fresh. Kung hindi mo pa nagawang magtrabaho, hindi ka nag-SA, hindi ka nag-FA during your college or your high school days, wala talaga akong background, talagang tutok lang ako mag-aral, coach. Okay. You have two options. Either, subukan mo yung marketing skills mo. Ano bang skills mo? Ako na mag-graphic sa'yo. Magaling akong mag-picture. Picturean ko lahat ng products mo. Bayaran mo ko. Yan. You start with the negotiation skills. Or, friend, ako na mag-picture ng mga products mong yan. O kaya, friend, ako na magsulat ng caption mo kasi medyo catchy ako. Or ako na lang ang mag-voice over. Or ako na lang mag-edit ng video mo. It's either you pay me for the work, you pay me for the time, or I do the pro bono. Para turuan mo ako kung paano mo ginagawa yung logistics mo na yan. Turuan mo kung paano mo ginagawa yung e-commerce mo na yan. Turuan mo ako kung paano mo ginagawa yung pag-upload mo ng products na yan. Kukuha ka ng supplier, makikipag-usap ka sa supplier, tapos ibebenta mo dito, magkano, paano mag-affiliate, paano, you see, as long as what you invest should return. Coach, ROI naman agad. Hindi kasi lahat ng ROI monetary. Merong ROI na kapag nag-exert ka ng effort and time, ang balik money. Yes. Pero meron din na kapag nag-exert ka ng effort and time, ang balik nun, experience. So that when you already invest your time and effort and money on yourself, hindi ka na gano'n ka-prone magkamali, 90%. Siguro mga 10% to 20% na lang. Bakit? Kasi nag-apprentice ka na. Nakita mo na. And at the same time, hindi man gano'n kalaki agad yung ibigay sa'yo, nakita mo na, ganito pala yung possibility. Okay? Number 2, kung hindi gano'n kakapal yung face mo agad-agad para mga labit ng friend or anyone who could get your service, do the remote working. Remote working. Remote working. Bakit hindi ko nire-recommend ang on-site working? Okay? Pwede naman on-site working. Pero pag remote working kasi, you will do the same job but you have more free time learning something else. Bakit? Kapag on-site ka, yung 8 to 5 job mo, sobrang tedious na. Kasi aaralin mo pa rin kung paano mo siya ginagawa, di ba? Pero pag uwi mo, mag-aaral ka ba? Hindi na, 'di ba? Kasi pagod ka na. So, paano ka makapag-aral? Kahit gusto mo pa na aralin yung mga bagay na, "Uy, nandito yung opportunity." Pagod na. So, bawasan natin. Pero, sinasabi ba ni coach na hindi ako mag-o-onsite? Pangit pala kapag naka-onsite working ako. Hindi naman. Again, mamaya papakita ko sa inyo, it has to be on your mindset. Kung nakaka-drain ng energy yung ginagawa mo, kailangan mong mag-add ng energy. It's not about the division of work, it's the multiplication of energy. Okay? Huwag mo nang isipin kung, wait lang, yung 24 hours ko, i-divide ko siya sa dami ng ginagawa ko at aaralin ko para lang makuha ko yon yung gusto ko. Kasi dun sa point na nandito ako ngayon, kulang pa. Pero kung ibinuhos mo na lahat doon, dinivide mo siya, konti na lang yung oras na napunta mo doon, wala ka ng energy. So, it's a multiplication of energy rather than division of work. Okay? For remote employee, kung remote employee ka, kahit papaano, nasa bahay ka, or anywhere else na pwede mong isabay, multitasking. Coach, sabi dun sa kabila, wag masyadong mag-multitasking, wag masyado. Kasi nasa sayo din yan. It's more on your attitude. What kind of attitude would you like to pour in? What kind of mindset would you like to invest in? Coach, bakit natin na lang attitude-wise yan, tsaka mindset? Kasi doon nagsisimula. If you can see it, you can't have it. If you can't see it, you can't have it. Okay? So, ano pang pinagkaiba ng remote employee sa freelancer at entrepreneur? Remote employee, empleyado ka pa rin. Kailangan mo pa rin ng 8 to 5 na trabaho. Kailangan mo pa rin mag-clock in. Kailangan mo pa rin mag-clock out. Kasi kapag hindi ka nag-lock in, hindi ka nag-clock out, hindi ka naka-monitor, wala kang sahod. Okay? Pasahuran pa rin tayo. Freelancer, if you're closing the deal, if you're negotiating things, sige, bibigay ko sa yung oras ko, 8 hours, pero ganito yung sahod ko. It's not fixed. Okay? Or, ganito, i-fix mo yung sahod ko, pero yung oras ko more flexible. Kung matapos ko yan ng 4 to 8 hours, or yung dapat 4 to 8 hours, matapos ko lang ng in 2 hours kasi skilled na ako, you still have to pay me for the 8 hours that should have been rendered. It's more the negotiation. Hawak mo, ito yung literal na hawak mo oras mo. Okay? Para, pag nakuha ka, pwede pa akong kumuha ng other client. Entrepreneur could be, yes, in the e-commerce, pero pwede rin kasing outsourcing. Sino po ang familiar na sa outsourcing? Hello? Outsourcing. Usually, pinapractice natin yan. Hindi lang, hindi lang natin alam yung tawag. Okay? Pwede kasing, yung friend mo, naghahanap ng graphic artist, papadesign. Okay? Tapos, yung isa mong friend, graphic artist, nagde-design. Nasaan ka? Tagapalaklak lang. Bridge over troubled waters. Okay. So, pwede mo silang pagtagpuin. Kahit hindi ko dinadana. Pwede mo silang pagtagpuin and you get the cut. You get the idea. Okay. So, iba pa yung MSP ha. Iba pa yung managed service provider. So, sa outsourcing, kuha ko, client, bawa sa ating malu, kailangan mo ba ng graphic artist? Okay, so, bigay ko si Geraldine, graphic artist. Tapos, ang rate ni Geraldine about $15 per hour. So, bigay ko siya, kaya Malu, offshore, usually offshore natin ito ginagawa kasi mas mataas yung rate. Sa Malu, bigay ko sa'yo ng may rate, may tao ako dito, she can work for $30 per hour. Or yung rate na yan, kuhanin ko ng about 100,000. Okay. Yung project na yan, kunin ko ng 100,000. Magkano nang bibigay ko doon sa tao? Paki-compute. How much would it cost? About 20? Kano rate natin? 20 to 25,000 for a certain project for a graphic artist? Pinakamababa. How much did we get the project? About 100. That's how it works. For some For some, hindi agad sa malakihang VA agency, but for some BPO, that's how it works. So, it has been leaked to virtual assistance agencies. Kaya ang dami na nating VA agents dito. Even in some parts of the digital world na hindi talaga siya registered on-site, walang physical setup, pero nakakapag-outsource. Outsourcing, kahit tatlo lang kayo, kaya nyo mag-outsource. That's how it works. That's the model. Alright? So, entrepreneurship could be, again, e-commerce or outsourcing business. Affiliate marketing, entrepreneur ka pa rin without the products. So, affiliate marketing, it's more on the network marketing. May products sila, yung market ko, and then I get the part of the commission. I hope I am making sense. So, coach, tanong, pwede ko bang pagsabay-sabayin yan? Pwede ba akong maging all-in-one? Yes. It's about how you manage your work and then you multiply your energy. Kasi hindi pwede na puro trabaho ka lang. You still have to spend time for some important matters in life. So, I highly encourage na, huy, tao ka pa rin. Okay? Pero, wag nating isipin na marami pa tayong oras sa mundo. Marami pa tayong kailangan gawin. Na pwede naman natin pagsabay. Okay? So, mind shift tayo. So, mindset shift, entrepreneurial mindset, you have to think whenever, so two ways, either you apply or you propose. When you apply for a job, you have to think na, paano nga, independent contractor ka. So, kung ikaw halimbawa, yung may-ari ng company, or ikaw yung HR manager, or ikaw yung CEO, marami ng CEO ngayon CEO in a sense na, like, for example, the client, one of the clients I have had, he is a Scrum coach, project management, agile coach. Ayan. CEO siya. Although, hindi ganun kalaki yung company, hindi niya kailangan magkaroon ng 500 employees para matawag na CEO. Okay, CEO siya, in a sense na, he invests his time, money, and effort. He only has me before, and then we have become 3, pero CEO pa rin siya. Okay? So, when you consider these things na pwede pala akong maging CEO, yes. Pwede pala akong maging owner ng isang business, yes. You even own your freelancing services. One-man team. Actually, sabi mo, your team can do this, pero at the back of your mind, wait lang, one-man team ako. Okay? Entrepreneurial mindset. Kung ikaw yung may-ari, tatanggapin mo ba yung proposal mo? You have to calibrate the proposal. You have to calibrate when you apply for a project. It's not just like applying for a job. Magkaiba yon. When you're applying for the job, empleyado ka lang. So, kaya ko po yung ganitong mga bagay, mabait po ako, masipag ako, ganito yung skills ko, ganito yung kaya kong gawin, kaya ko pong sumunod. Okay, mabuti ka empleyado. Pero, can you bring money? Simplihan natin yung tanong. Can you bring in money? Or can you contribute to the advocacy? Just a way. When you contribute to the advocacy of a company, when you contribute to the advocacy of the CEO, when you contribute to the advocacy of the organization, it's marketing. Marketing would drive sales. Sales conversion. And again, sales conversion is money. Doon pa rin eh. Right? So, the question is, how can you contribute? What can you do? So, sa tingin mo ba, merong mali, merong tama doon sa company, sa CEO? Huwag mo na ipinpoint masyado yung mali. Pero tingnan mo, how can you butt in? That is why background check is highly necessary until up to date. Importante na alam mo kung ano yung papasukin mo. Anong project yan? Anong company yan? And you have to think yourself as the partner. Isipin mo, ikaw ang nag-invest doon. Ano dapat mangyari doon sa project na yon kung ikaw ang mag-i-invest doon? i-invest kung magkano pera in-invest mo. Isipin mo na lang, nag-invest ako ng effort dito tsaka time. Ano dapat mangyari dito sa company na to? So that would be a mindset shift for you to know paano yung atake na gagawin mo. Okay? Ano ba yung challenges nitong company na to? Walang presence. Ang marketing nito traditional. Mag-isip nga ng any services or product na walang marketing. Bigyan nyo nga ako ng any services, any product, anything that we consume na walang marketing. Meron ba? I would highly appreciate if you would tell me para may alam din ako. Kasi ako wala akong maisip. Wala talaga. Even in any other organization, even non-stock, non-profit organizations. Wala din ako maisip eh. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, if all products, whatever kind of product it is, digital product, physical product, tangible, services, kailangan mong i-market yan para may bumalik sa'yo. Even your advocacy, even your charity, it has to be marketed. Bakit? Sino pupunta dun sa pakain mo kung hindi nila malalaman? Diba? May feeding program ka man. May feeding program ka. Sino pupunta sa feeding program mo? Kahit pa walang bayad yan. Kung hindi nila alam. Pinaalam mo ba? So, pag pinaalam mo, information dissemination, still, it's part of marketing. Kasi minarket mo na pumunta sila sa'yo. Okay? Next. Self-confidence and value perception. So, ano yan? Sabi, siguro mga nakikita nyo sa TikTok kung saan-saan, no? We attract. We don't chase. We attract. We don't chase. We attract. Coach, kahit sa marketing, parang sa love life lang yan. Sino naniniwala? We don't have to chase. So, parang kailan ko ba narinig yan? Kapag sa malls, parang topic yan kanina ni FC. Sa malls, kapag may sales lady, tapos may bibili, sinusundan ng salesperson, lalo lumalayo yung customer. Parang awkward sa kanya. Well, it's actually a marketing psychology. It's actually a sales psychology. It's actually part of the manipulation psychology na whatever it is that we are chasing, it tends to repel. No? So, ibig sabihin pala, coach, if I am chasing my dreams repel. Ganyan ba yun? We attract. Pag sinabi natin we attract, we become the right person instead of looking for the right person. Instead of looking for the right person, we become the right person so that the right person we are looking for will know that we are there as the right person. It's the same thing that we apply with business. Our customers, our clients are looking for the best and right person, the fittest person for the project, for the job. If we can't be the right person, if they won't know that we are the right person, how would we meet halfway? So maghahabulan lang tayo kasi naghahanap sila, naghahanap din tayo, lahat tayo naghahanap. Nagtatago-tagoan na lang tayo. Right? So, we attract, we invest on ourselves. And if we know that we have invested on ourselves already, meron naman, hindi naman tayo zero. Hindi tayo zero. We have been here already. Nandito na tayo. Diba? So, nandito na tayo, alam na natin, meron tayong mga bagay. Yes, may mga bagay na hindi pa natin alam, pero may mga bagay na meron na tayo. Okay, Johari window. If you are familiar with Johari window, if you know Johari window, if you do not know Johari window, please Google. Johari window says there are things that we know that others don't know. There are things that we don't know that others know. There are things that we know and others know, and there are things that we and the others both don't know. Ibig sabihin, we can meet halfway whatever it is that we already know or we don't know yet. We meet halfway. Okay? So, if we can meet halfway, there is already a value in us. Dadalhin na lang natin. Paano natin dinadalhin sa sarili natin? Paano natin yon bibit-bitin na maa-attract yung kailangang ma-attract sa atin? Kasi tayo talaga yung hinahanap niya. Tayo talaga yung hinahanap ni client. Alam naman na sabihin natin, client, "Uy, ako yan. Ako talaga yan." Kailangan mo, paano mo mako-condition? You don't have. No chase. Don't chase. Next, next, next lang ng next. Kung sa tingin mo, hindi ako, next lang. Pero, hindi mo siya para ipagtabuyan. Eh, coach, paano nga yung self-confidence kasi? You have to present. You have to be prepared. Number 1, you have to be prepared. Number 2, you have to present. Because anything that you have that you can present, others won't know. Tinago mo lang yan. Kayamanan mo yan na tinago. So, hindi yan makikita ng iba. Yung value mo na hindi mo nakikita, hindi makikita ng iba. Yung value mo na ayaw mong ipakita, hindi rin makikita ng iba. O baka naman nakikita ng iba, hindi mo nakikita. Alin ka doon? Okay? So, boost your confidence. Confidence comes from confidence. Diba? Ang sarap maging confident kapag alam mong kaya mo. At alam mong kaya mo kasi na-practice mo. At alam mong na-practice mo kasi inaral mo. Ginagawa mo siya. Coach, hindi ako magaling. Okay, pero alam mo, di ba? Alam mo naman. Hindi naman tayo pinanganak na agad magaling. Yung sulat mo, hindi naman yung ganyan kaganda dati. Pero araw-araw ka nagsusulat. So kung sinasabi mo sa akin na, coach, hindi talaga para sa akin yung marketing, anong effort ang binigay mo? Coach, hindi talaga para sa akin yung digital marketing, okay, anong practice ang ginawa mo? Coach, hindi para talaga sa akin yung social media, okay, paano mo siya tinignan? You have to exert effort. Most especially for yourself. Kung kaya mong magbigay ng effort para sa iba, bigay mo yung effort na para sa sarili. Okay? Kasi sarili mo ang magdadala sa'yo to the next level. Next, continuous learning and adaptability. Be flexible. Huwag na masyadong maramdamin, hindi na uso yun. Minsan, ang tanong na sa atin ng client na ang nagtatanong ha, hindi na usually HR, hindi na talent acquisition manager. How do you handle negative feedback? I am very open to negative feedback. I am adaptable. I am very flexible. So, pag nandun ka na, what have you done? Why did you do this? Ganyan yung mga kliyente natin, lalo yung mga in-check, di ba? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Resign ka na. Resign na tayo. Iiwanan na natin si client. I-ghost na natin si client. Yun ang wag na wag natin gagawin kasi very unethical yun. Ganun ba? Ang sakit kasi coach eh. Masakit siya magsalita. Ganun ba? Hindi. You have to see where did it come from. Una muna natin tingnan. Siyempre, kaya yan. Kahit sino naman tayo, kung medyo hindi natin kayang i-handle yung emotions natin, galit agad, mainit agad ang ulo. Hindi natin nakikita bakit nagalit, saan nagmula, saan ang roots niyan, saan natin gagamutin yung mga sugat na yan. Kalma. Ang hirap sabihin pa mula sa taong hindi marunong kumalma. No? Kalma. Kalma mo. When there are things, when things go wrong, when things go wrong, when things go wrong, when things go wrong, ibig sabihin, there are things that have been right. Mm, diba? Hindi mo sasabihin mali yung bagay na yun at walang makikitang mali kung walang naunang tama. Kung walang existing na tama. Kung walang comparison na nagaganap. Kung hindi ka nagkamali, okay, paano mo ngayon masasabi na ganito pala dapat? Ganito na pala. Something else must have been done. Natingin nyo ba may existing ng tama at mali kung hindi mo nakita yung mali? Okay lang. Okay lang. Okay lang magkamali. Okay lang mapagalitan. Basta make sure na pag napagalitan, kapag nagkamali, number one, you can troubleshoot. We can troubleshoot. Coach, ano nangyari dito? Sige, tignan natin. Kalmahan mo lang. PCC, ganito yung nangyari. Ganito, 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 ganito. Tapos sabi, kasalanan ko. Alin ba dito yung kasalanan ko? Ang dami-dami nito. Alin ba dito yung napindot kong mali? Alin ba dito yung... You can ask questions. It's better to ask questions than work on your own without knowing what could have been or what would be the consequences of the options. Ask questions. If you can ask your managers, if you can ask your client, we are here. We're the community. Ask the community. There are a lot of things that the community knows na hindi natin alam. Right? Pag sinabi natin community, ang dami natin. Actually, ilan tayo dito sa loob? Wait lang. Uy, 26 na pala tayo. Congratulations. Sa PCC na community, I think we are 140. Around 140. Diba? Congratulations. Nag-start lang tayo para 30. Other than PCC, we have different community. We have the DICT community. We have the SMMPH community. We have the FH1. We have this kind of organizations that we can ask questions. Diba? Hindi na madamot ang mga tao ngayon. Hindi katulad noon para pag tumalino ka, hindi ka na pwede tanungin. Okay? Kasi lahat ngayon nagbabago na. Yung okay ngayon, hindi na okay bukas. Yung MetaSuite ngayon, hindi na MetaSuite bukas. Yung AI na bawal ngayon, AI na ang gagawa bukas. You have to ask questions. You have to continuously learn. You have to be in love with learning. No? Huwag mo nang habulin yung jowa mo na wala namang ginagawa. Ang habulin mo yung matuto ka. Matuto ka. Matuto ka sa mga susunod na pangyayari. At susunod na mangyayari, uy, wait lang. Bago pala strategy na ganito, ginagawa na ba ng company natin yan? Ginagawa na ba ng client ko yan? Parang makakatulong to sa kanya. You see, when you're aiming to help people, organization, companies, you are also helping yourself to learn more. And you have to learn more because you have to help them. You are driven by a goal. You are goal-driven. Right? Effective time management. So, yung sinasabi natin na, coach, kasi 24 hours lang, hindi yun kasha. Kahit magtrabaho ko ng 4, paano nangyari yun? Based on experience, sabihin ko, pwede yun. Pwede talaga maging remote worker, na on-site worker, na entrepreneur, na freelancer. Yes. Meron lang ibang bagay na kailangan isakripisyo. Minsan-minsan. No? Pero, mamimili ka eh. Kung hindi natin kayang, sabi nga ng manager ko sa US, yan, kasi hindi pwedeng ibigay lahat sa'yo ng isang bagsakan. Isang bagsakan. Yun yung kondisyon. Tawag sa kondisyon. Hindi pwedeng ibigay sa'yo ng isang bagsakan, pero pwedeng ibigay. Hindi lang isang bagsakan. You see, there are loopholes in the condition na pwede mong sukutan, pwede mong pasukan, ang pwede pala. So, kung hindi kaya ng isang bagsakan, sa susunod na bagsak, pwede na. Diba? Sa susunod na bigay, pwede na. Pwede na pala na flexible work, tapos mataas sweldo. Puro remote worker ako. Tapos dun sa client, pwedeng ganito na lang yung deliverables ko kasi may system na nagagawa, pero ganito pa rin sa akin ko. less yung load. So, doon sa nalilesen na load, dumadami yung oras ko. Habang naliless yung load, kaya din-encourage talaga natin yung AI. Hindi naman yan para palitan tayo sa trabaho natin. But, habang may AI na gumagawa dito, kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng system, nagkakaroon tayo ng model, uy, bumibilis yung trabaho. Habang bumibilis yung trabaho, nadadagdagan ako ng oras para sa sarili. So, ako na bahala mag-allocate ng oras. Lakas yung ulan, sana safe kayo dyan. Kung sa mandako kayo ng daigdig naroroon. Malakas bang ulan? Malakas dito. Alright? So, kung meron ka ng maraming oras, bakit marami ngayon yung stuck? Stuck in the middle. Actually, halos kanina lang. Meron ako, makwento ko lang, no? Engineer. Pero malungkot siya. Tapos feeling niya, parang stuck siya. Sayang yung pagiging engineer. Kasi, may lisensya ka, matalino ka, pero ang term kasi na ginamit, sumasahod lang tayo. Umaasa lang tayo sa sahod. Have you felt that before? Naramdaman nyo na ba na marami pa akong kayang gawin eh. Marami pa akong kayang gawin, marami pa sana akong kayang maabot, mas malaki sana yung gains ko, mas marami sana akong mabibigay sa family ko kung hindi ako stuck sa ganitong trabaho. Na umaasa lang din ako sa sahod. Na kung hindi ako magbibigay ng husay ko doon sa job na yon, wala din akong trabaho. Wala din akong sweldo. Have you ever felt that before? Meron pa bang hindi sa atin nakaka-experience na nandun tayo sa trabaho natin na yon, although yes, it's paying the bills. It's not actually paying me, it's paying the bills. Pero stuck. Kailangan mo malayo sa pamilya. Tapos, pagdating mo sa gabi, pagod ka na. Tapos, hindi mo pa masyadong, hindi sa masyado eh. Hindi mo mabili yung mga bagay na gusto mo. At hindi mo puntahan yung mga lugar na gusto mong puntahan. At hindi mo bigay yung mga bagay na gusto mong ibigay para doon sa mga taong mahal mo. Hindi ka masakit. Have you ever felt that before?
Yeah.
Right? So, paano tayo aalis doon? Parang gustong-gusto ko na talaga sabihin kayo na, pwede talaga na in the long run, iwanan mo na yung trabaho na yan. Kasi pwede. Hindi lang pwede agad natatalon ka ng bulag, ng nakapikit. Kasi may pamilya na umaasa sa'yo. Pero, kung gusto mo talaga na hindi ka lang stuck sa ganyan, what if, wag naman sana ulit, mag-pandemic, on-site tayong lahat. So, saan ka na naman hahanap? Somewhere, or something that would feed everybody in the country. Diba? So, hindi pwedeng isa lang source. Hindi pwedeng isa lang ang source. At hindi pwedeng yung isang source mo na yun, i-consume yung buong pagkatao mo na parang sila na lang ang nagpapatakbo ng buong buhay mo. Tama na. Wala na tayo sa ganung generation. Okay? Coach, paano nga? You have to manage your time. You have to manage your work. You have to manage your identity. Identity? Bakit napasama identity, coach? Kasi may mga bagay na kailangan mo itago. Kailangan mo sabihin mo dun sa on-site mo na, uy, apply po ako na ibang trabaho, ha? Huwag niyo na po ako masyadong pahirapan. Huwag niyo masyadong lakas ko para may lakas pa ako mamayang gabi maghanap ng ibang work, makapag-work ng iba pa. Diba? Kailangan mo magpalit na. Kailangan mo shift from one kind of person to another. Tapos, yung sa totoo lang, totoo naman talaga na yung ipagpapahinga mo ngayon habang tulog na ang lahat ng tao, gising ka pa. At least, yung alam mo na tulog na yung karamihan ng tao, kalahati ng mundo tulog, ikaw gising pa. Kahit papaano, pagdating ng panahon, sila nagtatrabaho pa, ikaw tulog na. Natutulog ka na dun sa mga lugar na gusto mong tulog, nag-spend ka na ng time dun sa mga taong gusto mong makasama, habang yung iba, naghihintay pa ng leave. Our mindsets first. We cannot manage our time, we cannot manage our work if we can't manage our mindset. Kailangan nating pukpukin ang sarili natin na, uy, wait, anong pipiliin ko? Ito muna. Ito muna, mag-aaral muna. Sige, nagkatrabaho ko, pero inaaral ko yan. Magkatrabaho ko, magpapagod ako sa trabaho ko para kumita ko ng pera, pero aaralin ko yan. Inaaral ko yan. Gagawin ko yan on a side. Kaya nga tinawag na side hustle. Hustle. Hindi ka pwedeng tumigil. Hindi yung, ay, mahirap pala yan. Ayoko na. O, di sasabihin din sa'yo na pangarap mo, uy, ayaw mo pala, di, wag na. Touch move. Diba? Next, resilience and handling rejection. Paano yan? Yung sinasabi natin negative feedback kanina. Pero, this time, what if? What if mawalan ka bigla ng trabaho? What if, nung bigla ka nawalan ng trabaho on-site, hindi ka makakita ng trabaho online? What if hindi papasok yung skills mo? What if ang taas ng degree mo pero hindi pasok yung skills mo? What if ang tali-talino mo pero hindi ka qualified? What if yung ginagamit mo na gadget hindi kasing taas ng specifications na kailangan pero at least meron ka? What if ang daming failures? How would you handle that? How? What if nag-apply ka 10, 100? Meron akong kasama ha, on-site din siya. Kaya siya napapunta dito sa malayo from north to south kasi nag-a-apply siya almost nagpapasa siya ng resume 100 a day. Kaya yun. Tapos, itong site lang na to ang nag-reply sa kanya, nag-respond sa kanya. About 100 resumes, 100 applications a day for about a month or 2. Okay? How do you handle rejection? How can you be resilient? Ang hirap, di ba? Ang sakit. Kasi it's more on emotions. In marketing, there are two things that emotions play the greatest part. Number one, we touch the emotions of our customers. Number two, we have to handle our emotions when it comes to work. Uy, coach, parang ang ironic nun. Wait lang ha. Kasi dapat, sabi mo, we touch our customers' emotions. Mm. Kailangan, halimbawa, we appeal to their emotions para makabenta kami. Para ma-attract sila sa amin. Kasi ano ba ang meron sa amin? Hahanapin nila, that's more on the emotions. Pero, pag mag-work kami, kailangan walang emotion. Pag mag-work kami, kailangan control yung emotion. Paano? Sige, paano? Sa tingin niyo po ba, kapag ang mindset natin, prone tayong magkamali eh. Prone tayong magkamali. Kasi sabi nga natin, nagbabago. Life changes. Every minute. Almost. Every minute. Trends change. 3 to 6 months. Kung hindi man daily basis. Diba? Everything change. Everything changes. So, if we are highly emotional, if halimbawa, magalit agad yung client, hindi pa naman niya alam na hindi naman natin kasalanan. O sa atin, blame yung kasalanan. Pag nag-walk out tayo, malalaman natin kung anong rules. Pag nag-walk out tayo, mato-troubleshoot natin. Pag nag-walk out tayo, pag tinanggihan natin yung client, pag binak-outan natin yung client, kapag binak-outan natin yung manager natin na masakit sa ulo, yung supervisor natin na lahat na lagi na lang tayo nakikita, or yung customer natin na kung mag-blabbermouth sa social media, pag pinatulan natin ng rant, pag inunahan din natin ng galit, kapag inunahan din natin ng na-depress ako kasi nasaktan ako, kung ano-ano sinabi sa akin hindi naman totoo. Okay. Ano mangyayari? Can you give me an insight? Anong mangyayari? Anong nangyayari? Nasa-solve? Nasa-settle? May natututunan tayo? Nag-a-upgrade ba tayo kapag pinatulan natin yung low blow? Kasi it's kind of ironic na bababa tayo sa hagdan para lang salubungin sila, pero aakyat tayo? Na nakakapagpa-upgrade ba ng sarili kapag pinatulan natin yung taong humihila sa atin pababa? Well, in the same case, kaya sila nasa baba, kaya nila tayo hinihila pababa kasi nasa baba sila. Gano'n na lang isipin natin. Again, still meeting halfway. Okay? And then, tignan natin kung paano natin i-handle yung situation. We handle things as much as positively as much as possible. Hindi naman lahat ng situation, hindi lahat ng failures, hindi lahat ng rejection, okay, positive. Malamang sa malamang negative yan. Problema nga eh. Pero, let us look at the bright side. Let us look on the other angle. Let's look at the other angle of the situation. Let's hear the different side of the story. Diba? Even a coin has its two sides. Even you have your different sides. Iba ka kapag iba ang kausap mo. So, make sure na kaya mong kontrolin yung emotions na yon and look at the things objectively. Kaya mo na siya mag-rant. Babala na siya doon. Kaya na niya sarili niya. Mag-rant siya hanggang sa mapagod siya. At least ikaw, nakita mo na, ganito pala yung dapat kong gawin. So, sa susunod, ganito na yung gagawin ko. Sino man sunod na magagalit, okay, tingnan ko ulit. Right? Next, networking and relationship building. Okay. Guys, pagkasama sa trabaho, kasama na sa trabaho? Hindi. Hindi mo kasi alam na baka yung kasama mo sa trabaho ngayon, may potential. Pero stuck lang din siya sa oras. Sayang yung potential niya. You can build the network. Hoy, may side gig ako. May gig ako, may sideline ako. Ganito yung kailangan na tao eh. Baka pwede yung skills mo, pagtulungan natin. Network. Diba? What if yung coworker mo na yon biglang manalo sa loto, maging mayaman, o tapos kailangan ng sidekick. Ikaw makuha. Char. Nevertheless, networking, it's more on community building. Okay? Partnership. Partnership. Sabi nga nila, no man is an island. Diba? So, it's a cliche, but in the kind of digital diversity, mind the term, digital diversity. In our digital diversity era, we can't survive alone. And we thrive, THRIVE, we thrive by holding hand in hand with other persons who comply, who pacify, who satisfy, whom we can work with as a jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle na tayo eh. Kung ito lang yung fit ko, ito lang muna, paano ako makakapit doon? So, kailangan ko ng other person para mag-fit doon sa picture na kailangan. Hindi na natin kailangan maging all-in-one at once. Bigla, tayo agad. Oo, may maraming naghahanap na client, maraming naghahanap na organization, maraming naghahanap na company. Even you, when you put yourself onto the businessman's shoe, hahanap ka ng taong all around para libre yung ibabayad mo sa kanya, babayaran kita 40,000 pero pang 10 tao ka ha, makakatipid ako ng 60,000 more. Kung magbabayad ako ng tagsa 10,000 para sa 10 tao, ikaw 40,000 ang sahod mo, pang 10 tao. Diba? Makakatipid ako. Pero, if we will look on the other side, wait, hindi ko kaya yan. Pero kaya niya yan. So, pwede namin pagsamahin yung skills namin para makuha namin yung project. Collaboration. So, ang dami naghahanap sa Upwork, sa online jobs, na kailangan all-in-one ka. That comes outsourcing. Kung hindi mo pa kaya, coach, talaga hindi ko pa kaya, outsourcing. Outsource mo. Magpatulong ka, mag-collab kayo. Yun lang masasabi ko. Pero, if you think na kaya mo mas mataas yung offer kapag kaya yung package na yan. Package package. For a complete package for a certain project. You could be a complete package for a certain project. Oy, ayaw nilang maniwala. Just recently, a colleague, coworker ko sa US. He was offered about 3,500. About 100, kinumpit ko talaga, 196 monthly. Part-time lang yon. Part-time pero fixed. Fixed hours, fixed rate. 196. Okay? Monthly yon for a certain project. Project-based ba yun? Hindi siya project-based. It's actually a long-term project kasi we never call naman we never call something a job in US. We call it project. So it's a long-term project. Tapos, flexible yung oras niya. GMT, I think. Yun. 6 digits. 3 kinds of tasks. 3 kinds of skills. 3 skills na kailangan. It's a package skills actually. SEO, paid ads, web dev. It's a package. Kaya mo. Pero, ginawa niya ba yun overnight? Yung skills na yun, inaral lang ba niya yun overnight? Hindi, pinractice niya yun. Ilan taon na kayo magkasama? 3 years? About 3 years. Or more. Baka meron pa siyang, nung nagsisimula siya, years or past. But you always have to start. You can go nowhere if you won't start. So, ano-ano ba yan? Kailangan ko pa ba i-present to? At tingin nyo, paspasan ko lang. So, jobs that are high-paying, home-based, pwedeng home-based, pwede nyo i-outsource, pwede nyo hanapin, pwede nyo gawing negosyo. Negosyo negosyo pinag-usapan, pwede kayo mag-apply, pero pwede nyo gawing negosyo. Project manager, digital marketing, so ito yung highest natin ngayon. Si digital marketing, actually hindi na yan 42, nasa 60 na yan. Okay? Web content manager, client services specialist, business analyst, app developer, software engineer, systems engineer. We now have the data engineer. The data engineer, isa yun sa inaaral ko ngayon, coming from the data analytics. Okay? Technical writer, quality analyst, web designer and developer, marketing specialist, video editor, web content writer, customer service representative, marami pa rin. Ito yung continuous. Continuous yung demand. CSR. Pero sa CSR, yung mga home-based CSR 20, depende na yan sa agency na kukuha. Ninyo, kayo na ang pumili na agency. Kaya nyo naman pumili. Okay, wag nyo nang intayin na ay, hindi ako napili sa agency na to. Hindi. Baligtad. lista nyo, apply kayo dun sa agency na yon kung sino ang pumasok, okay, mamili ka. Next, online English teacher, ESL, sales account, graphic artist, HR manager, technical support. This is more on online na. Bookkeeper, telemarketer, SEO specialist. Coach, halimbawa, baka matanong nyo din. Kasi may nagtanong din sa akin before. While reading the presentation na. Coach, pag halimbawa nag-on-site job, bumalik na yung on-site job, parang pandemic pa yata. Hindi ba mawawala yung mga online jobs? Hindi ba mawawala yung online jobs? Parang 'di ba mawawala naman yung online jobs kasi babalik na tayo sa dati, mag-on-site na tayo. Sagot, people. Anyone who would like to answer the question? What could if you were there, if you were the one to answer the question, how would you answer the question? Mawawala ba yung online jobs kung bumalik na tayo sa on-site? Danny says no. Who else says no? Why do you think it's not? Bakit sa tingin nyo it's kind of impossible na, although wala namang imposible, it's kind of impossible na mawalan tayo ng trabaho online kung lahat tayo bumalik na on-site. No, it will still exist. Why? Madami po because of tech advancement, I think. Yes. Actually, tama yung sagot ni Dan. Ganito eh. As long as we are connected, the generation we have today is interconnected. Okay? It doesn't just rely on, halimbawa, kasama ko sa work, kami lang. Hindi lang kami lang yung magkakilala, hindi lang kami yung magkatrabaho. I can even work with somebody else across the globe. So kung yung nasa across the globe, ang hinahanap niya, ako pala, diba? I am the right person for them. I'm the right person who could provide this kind of services. We are the right person who could provide the services. Our team can provide this kind of services to them, to their project. Kami pala yung fit doon. We have already bridged the gap. What could be the gap? What could be any excuse that we cannot provide this quality service that we have? Diba? So, hindi lang on-site. Actually, sa akin na, opinion lang naman, hindrance na sa akin ang on-site. Sa totoo lang. If there could be anyone who would hear this, na sasabihin, Coach, parang napaka-mediocre naman ang opinion mo doon. Sorry to say. I've been working 4 kinds of jobs on-site. I'm spending, hindi naman ako nag-rant, no? But I'm just telling the truth at this moment. I'm spending for a lodging, food, separate to my family. So, ibig sabihin yung budget ko nahati sa dalawa. I'm spending time. How much time do I spend? Malapit lang naman siya. Nilalakad ko lang pa. So, I work from 8 to 5, minsan hanggang 8 to 7. Depende kung gaano kadami yung volume ng work. Pero sabihin na natin on average, I'm working 8 to 5 straight. May kasamang jogging kasi on-site, akyat baba, ikot ka. Yung coordination, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit pwede naman ang coordination namin sa US teams, nagagawa pa rin namin yung trabaho. Pero ang coordination mo on-site, kailangan mo mag-jogging kasi mas naiintindihan ka ng tao kapag katabi mo. Pag magkausap tayo, may intimate communication. O, intimate communication. How do you apply intimate communication? You look into the eyes. Para hindi ka nang-intindihan, magkakaintindihan tayo ng lengguwahe pag nakatingin tayo sa isa't isa. Diba? So, I feel like I'm wasting my time, my 8 hours, because I'm spending triple of my energy. Why? Because I have been in the digital marketing. I have been a remote worker for 3 years na, yes, 8 hours, pero yung 8 hours ko staggering. Kung sa 8 hours, so nasa bahay lang ako before, kung sa 8 hours, matapos ko yung deliverables ko ng, so more about digital marketing, matapos ko siya ng 4 hours, yung 4 hours nako-conserve ko na siya. To be honest, pwede ko na siya itulog. Diba? Pwede ba akong matulog sa on-site work? Hmm. Pwede lang ako matulog. Lunch. Hindi ka pa makakatulog kasi mainit. Diba? So, there are a lot of things that we can do online na pwede sana mas papabilis natin on-site. Kaya uso ang hybrid para anything that you need to convey, anything you need to communicate on-site, pasok ka lang on that day. Hindi ka nagsispend ng maraming oras, lalo na sa mga transportation, ang tagal, pwede mo naman siyang gawin online. Pwede naman makipag-collaborate online. Syempre yung engineering works hindi pwede. Syempre yung construction hindi pwede. Pero pag yung digital marketing, yung paperworks, yung collaboration, yung procurement, everything else, sabi ko nga, wait lang, ang team ko, India team, US team, pero hindi pa naman kami nagkikita-kita, pero tumatakbo naman yung company. Right? So, no. The answer is no. As long as we know how to use our resources wisely, no jobs would be obsolete, specifically online jobs. Mag-upgrade yan. Maiiwan lang tayo. Mawawalan tayo ng trabaho online kung magpapaiwan tayo ng skills. Kasi nag-upgrade yan. Kung hanggang dito lang yung alam natin, ay hanggang Microsoft Word lang ako, coach. Microsoft Word, be, yung totoo. Mag-send ako sa'yo ng ng email, naka-Microsoft Word. Uy, marami na tayong project management tools. Pwede na tayo mag-collaborate, mag-different, no? Okay? Tapos, pag sinabi niyo sa akin, bakit ang tagal mong mag-email? Meron na talagang AIs para dyan. Pwede na tayo mag-Zapier. Pwede na nating i-embed yung ChatGPT tsaka Mailchimp sa iisa. Pwede talaga yung ClickUp all-in-one. Diba? Pwede na talaga, bakit ang tagal mong gumawa ng content? Pwede na talaga yung bulk content. So, pwedeng, wait lang. Pag okay discuss yan, pwedeng, here's just a tip for social media managers. The rest of the social media tips, bukas yun ha. Kasi himayin ko yun. This is more on the freelancing. Lahat ng tungkol dito, analytics, lahat ng bulk social media postings, tomorrow yun siya. Pwedeng, ChatGPT, proofreading, pero kailangan may skills ka pa rin. Kasi huwag mo iasa lahat ng robot. Proofreading, gawa kang topic, gawa kang rhythm, bigay mo kay ChatGPT, paggawa ka ng topics, paggawa ka ng captions, ipasok mo sa calendar. Pagdating sa calendar, i-upload mo siya kay Bulk Create ni Canva. Gawa ka ng isang template, bigay mo kay Canva. Kaya niya i-create yung 1 month. Na hirap ka. Sakit na ng ulo mo. Kakaisip. Kaya niyang gawin within an hour. Kahit 30 minutes, tapos na. Okay? Then the rest of the hours that you have, i-edit mo na lang kung alin, para hindi naman paulit-ulit, may lumagpas na text, copy reading. Copy reading, copywriting. Doon ka na lang mag-spend ng oras kasi you have to quality check. Doon ka sa quality mag-spend ng time. Doon sa mga mediocre jobs, bigay mo na kay AI. So that you can imbibe to yourself, I am for your quality. The value for my time is for quality only. The rest of the groundwork, pwede ko na ibigay kay AI. Tapos tignan ko na lang. Para the rest of the time, I could spend with some other things, some other important things. Okay? Bukas, tignan natin yan. If you're still interested. Next. So, ito. importante na mapakita mo yung metrics mo. So, piling-pili yung gumagamit ng term na key result areas, key performance indicators, success indicators. Importante sa atin yan, most especially kapag nagpe-present tayo ng numbers, statistics, our metrics. Pag tinanong ka, sige, anong mabibigay mo? What can you contribute? Shoot with the statistics. These are the things that I have done. These are the percentage that I have performed. These are my accomplishments. These are the numbers. The numbers won't lie. Pwede mo din pakitaan. SEO. Usually sa SEO, ginagamit namin yan. Ganito yung itsura ng traffic mo before. O ganito gagawin namin. Ganito sa magiging success rate niyan right after 6 to 1 year. 6 months to 1 year kasi SEO yan. Pero kung social media, sige, ganito natin gawin. 2 months, 3 months hanggang 3 months, 6 months para makita natin kung ano magiging recalibration ng campaign. Pero ulit, hindi yan on the spot unless you put in the budget. Again, time, money, and effort. You choose your investment. If you want us to just spend time and effort, that would be more on organic. So, ganito yung magiging KPI namin. Ganito yung magiging success indicator namin na tama yung ginagawa namin pagdating sa organic marketing. Now, if you will be spending, that's how we negotiate, ha? Pinapakita ko sa inyo paano ako makipag-usap talaga sa client. Pero hindi naman ganito ka, Vargas. Mabait pa rin naman. Now, if you would be spending, if your budget fits with this kind of spending, marketing expenditures, then this would be most probably our KPI by the end of the year. Or by this first quarter, second quarter, this quarter. Because we still calibrate. Hindi namin ginagamit yung copy na although it runs with the A/B testing, hindi namin ginagamit yung copy na yon na ginamit namin for the first month, second month yun pa rin, third month ganun pa rin. No, it has to be changed. Okay, that's how we see, that's how we look into our SEO and SMA. Hindi namin pinaghihiwalay. Yung tatlo na yan, hindi na namin siya pinaghihiwalay. Say namin, US company. Okay? I hope we could adapt this to PCC and everyone else anyone else who are looking at me right now. Number 1, your SMM should be anchored on your SEO. And your analytics, our analytics, must monitor and govern our SMM. Govern, recalibration is needed. Assessment to evaluation. Assessment, ano bang prior data? Evaluation, after data. Okay? Para makita natin, okay, March mataas, May mataas, bakit mataas? Anong meron dyan? Anong klaseng content yung ginawa natin dyan? Anong efforts ang binigay natin dyan? Anong klaseng indicators ba? Tama ba yung indicators na nilagay natin? Baka naman mali yung indicators na nilagay natin doon sa other months. Anong performance natin dyan? Bakit naging ganyan yung performance natin dyan? What have been the content? What kind of keywords have been looked into? What kind of backlinks have we pushed through? What kind of formats have we applied? Alright? So, yan. Tatlo yan. Usually, the big 3, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Nevertheless, whenever we present things, whenever we propose things, we anchor our proposal to statistics, to our metrics. What would be our metrics? What would be our success indicator? Because if we are just proposing for the things that are unknown, paano natin malalaman na magiging successful? Paano malalaman ng client natin na he or she would be successful, or the company or the organization or the business would be successful if they would get us? We provide the success indicators. right? So this is how the campaign looks like. Ganun pa rin naman siya as before. Pero, ang pinagkaiba lang nito, ika-calibrate mo siya. You have to calibrate it based on, although ito, madali, parang before nag-spend sila ng almost 2 weeks to 1 month para makagawa ng ganitong calendar. So, tignan natin by tomorrow kung ilang minuto natin magagawa ito. Alright? You will still be joining. Question. Question before we end the session. So, ito, lahat ng to, including this one, negotiation skills, will be for tomorrow. Question? Kamusta kayo dyan? Malu, Roland, Geraldine, Merlita, hi. Joanna, Eileen, Renaldine, Deliana, Dermaline, Brian, Reg, Suzelle, Sheila, Lemuel, Shane, Monica, hi Remox, Joseph, Sisa, Giselle, Eliza, Daryl, hi sir, Michael Ann, sorry, what's the name? Wanda, and may recording. Don't be recording. Post natin yan sa community. Shane, right. Buhay pa kami, coach. Hi, Brian. Alright, question? So sana I have provided, I hope I made sense tonight. Sana may napulot kayo sa mga kinalat ko. Pero natatawa si Rich. Coach, pwede naman pala yung Valkyrie 8, pwede naman pala mabilisan, pwede naman palang AI. Bakit pinahirapan niyo pa kami mag-isip? Yung naubos na yung pasensya namin, yung content namin, kulang pa. Reg, mali ba? Nakikita ko yung post nila eh. Pasensya ko, ubos na yung content ko, wala pa. 8 p.m. din tomorrow, yes. Alright? Sige, kung wala na pong question, you may ask. Although you may ask questions naman, you may, kung gusto niya magpa-legit check, paano mag-create ng proposal, if there is anything that the community can help you, please go to Digital Skills Training. Diba, nakalimutan ko yung pangalan ng community. It's the community from PCC Project Creative Collab. Digital Skills Training and Services Collab. So, pinangalan natin yan para in any case that we nagsisend kami ng link dyan. Actually, the trainers that I have been working with before as training, also training collaboratives. So, we are searching for free trainings actually, tapos binabato namin dyan sa community. And then, if there are referrals that we have, if there are opening jobs, if there are companies or organizations that we would like to recommend, dyan namin nila. Okay? Link. Link ng chapter. Link ng community. Wait, in a bit. Wait natin. So here's the link to the community. You could join. Yes. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Parang may YouTube kami, no? Our page, yung page ginagamit na namin siya sa campaign. So, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi kami nagpo-post ng anything about anything about anyone from the community sa page. Kasi per page, we really utilize that page for client campaigns. For client campaigns, so targeted yan, segmented yan, yung mga term na yan, pwede natin discuss yan tomorrow. Ladaanan natin yan na naka-designate talaga for portfolio type siya. So anything that you would really like to know more, anything you would really like to to join the conversation or participate, pwede naman kayo mag-post doon sa community. Lahat talaga sa community. That's how we build the community. Right? So we have been part of the Digital Jobs PH under the Department of Information Communications and Technology, the ICT, but also we welcome freelancers. We have been open about a month ago, pag-usapan ng community na lahat naman tayo may equal opportunities sa digital arena. Whatever gender we have, whatever age we are part of, whatever generation we are, kahit hindi ganun ka-tech savvy, as long as we are serious to reach our goals, we are all goal seekers, we could collaborate. Alright? Alright? Alright! So I hope you have learned something. Salamat. At kung interesado pa kayo, meron pa bukas. Sana makatulog kayo ngayong gabi. Have a good night, everyone. Bye!
Good night, Coach. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach.
You appreciate it po.
Thank you so much for being here. Bye!